So my name is Faith, and Leanna and I have been friends for almost 10 years now. We met in 10th grade geometry class at Lewisburg High School, and that same year, a couple weeks later, Leanna surprised me with a whole box of donuts on my birthday when we barely knew each other. Because that's just the kind of friend Leanna is and has always been. When she gave me those donuts, I knew from that moment that she was going to be a special forever friend. Leanna and I have been through many, many seasons of life together, from winning state band championships to leading at youth camps to going to college together, to now getting to stand by Leanna's side as she marries the love of her life. Leanna and Avery, I will always be here for the both of you, to pray for you and with you, to encourage you and to lift you up. I pray your marriage is centered on Christ and his love for the church. Marriage is a beautiful commitment between two people, and I cannot wait to watch firsthand the Lord work through you both as a married couple. Never forget the ability you both have to change the world for the better with your serving hearts and beautiful voices. And don't forget to sign me a copy of that album you're going to create together. I wanted to end with reading a meaningful Bible verse from the love chapter. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves. 1 Corinthians 13, 4-7. Here's to the future Mr. and Mrs. White.
Hey guys, sorry. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Matt. I can't even look at Leanna. My name's Maddie. I was Leanna's roommate at OBU, and so I wrote a little something, but it's actually more of a letter to Avery. So, to Avery. Congratulations on getting the best forever roommate that you could ask for. You really hit the jackpot the same way that I did when OBU Housing randomly put me and Leanna together in Georgia 303. I have a few tips for living with Leanna because she was my roommate first. First of all, you're gonna have to sleep with the nightlight. She can't sleep in the dark. She also can't sleep with much noise, so no munching on chips at midnight or watching late night reality TV on your Chromebook like I did, because that will keep her awake. Make sure you always have Lysol and a flip-flop on hand in case you need a tag team killing a wasp. Or just call me, because me and Leanna have a great wasp killing method. Be prepared to walk into her on FaceTime with me, the same way that I used to walk into her on FaceTime with you. Except I probably won't be serenading her on the guitar like you did. Sorry, Leanna. I will not be doing that for you. If you ever need to borrow her eyeshadow palette, she will share. She might even do your hair and makeup if you have a formal to go to. She's pretty good at it. You will quickly learn that Leanna is the best roommate you could ever have. She'll clean when it gets dirty. She'll call you if it's late and she doesn't know where you are. She'll give you medicine and make you soup when you're sick with tonsillitis for the 1,000th time. She'll laugh with you all night about how she looks like she has Barbie hands in a picture you posted to Instagram. And she'll cry with you, and she'll hold your hand when you're at your lowest moments. God made Leanna my roommate at the exact time that I needed her. And now he's making her your forever roommate at the exact time that you guys need each other. So My advice to you, Avery, for being Leanna's forever roommate is to love her well. And don't ever take her for granted, because a roommate like that only comes around once in a lifetime. And I didn't know this when I first met her, but she's more than just a roommate. She's a therapist, a comedian, a mentor, a hug that feels like home, a listening ear, a helping hand, a woman of the Lord, and a best friend. Avery, thank you for loving her. She filled Georgia 303 with so much joy and love, and I know she'll do the same for 1195 Pendulum Drive and anywhere else that the Lord leads you to. Although I miss her every day as my roommate, I feel confident that you are the perfect forever roommate for her. I love you guys, and I'm praying for y'all.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Am I heard? Hi, some of y'all know me, some of y'all don't. I'm Avery's little sister. My name's Cora. I wasn't sure if I was going to say anything because I knew if I said something, I might mess up or I might start crying. I'm not sure. But I've decided that I need to say this before I start crying. So I'm going to try not to. Avery, I know we haven't always got along. There was quite a few fights. And also, sorry, Jonas, for making you the mediator every single time. But Avery, you have always been there for me. You are my best friend since childhood. I love you. I am sorry for making your life difficult and not for being the best sister. But I do thank you for treating me like the sister that you wanted, I guess. You never made me feel like I was annoying. You never made me feel left out. You always tried to involve me, and that made me really happy. And I also just want to thank you for always encouraging me and, not letting me get away with things when I shouldn't be. And that's just, it just reminds me that even though we are grown, we are still siblings. We're still best friends, even if we are sometimes awkward with each other. But, we always have each other's back. So if you ever need me, like I always say, you can always call me, text me. Leanna, I know we first met at New Prospect. I'm pretty sure, I don't know how old I was, but I knew you were a very sweet person. And I know we weren't very close when we first met. And we really only got closer when you started dating Avery. But I am really thankful that you started dating Avery because you have made him so much happier. And I can genuinely tell that. And I am just so happy for y'all. And I love y'all both. And I am praying that every second y'all have together is just so magical and fun and just full of laughs. And yes, there will be some tears. But I do hope those tears don't last too long if they're sad. And if they are happy, I hope they last a little longer. I love y'all both, and I am praying for y'all.
Okay, so I don't want to follow any of those. But I guess I will. I didn't write anything down, so this may be gibberish. But Leanna, not looking at you. I met Leanna when we first went into New Prospect. She was one of my first friends that I made there. And she has just been so genuine and kind and loving every single day of our friendship. She has been such a faithful friend, it's like you're dying. Is such a faithful friend to me, and is always just that right hand that you need whenever anything goes crazy. I know when we first met, Leanna, Faith, Hallie, and I were all just really close friends, and we would go on these trips and talk about who our future spouses would be and who God would have in our lives, and how it felt so far away, and how we didn't know where we were going to go or who we were going to be with, but how we had this deep longing desire. And I don't know how many conversations we've had about that, Leanna, but we found it. The Lord has provided those for us. And Avery, I could not think of a better person for her. You are genuine and kind. You're soft. You're gentle with her. You take care of her. I remember going on a random trip to figure out who our new worship pastor was going to be. And I look over, and Avery's texting some girl. I'm like, why is there a heart? I was a little nosy. But I look over, and it said Leanna. And I just looked at him, and I think I might have screamed. But ever since that moment, I knew you were going to take care of her, and you were going to be the person that she's longed for so many years, even before I met her. The Lord has done a really good thing with you guys, and I'm so excited to celebrate you guys tomorrow. And I love you, and that's all.
Like many others, I haven't really written anything down, so if it comes out horrible, I apologize. I met both Leanna and Avery at New Prospect. Avery is kind of shy, off in his own little corner. Finally had the courage to talk to me because I guess, fellow redhead. Leanna's always just been the talkative one. She loves meeting new people, and to seeing them together is honestly amazing. Shows you how much of a craftsman God is. He stuck the most polar opposite people together. The shy one who really doesn't like talking with the one who loves people, loves getting out there. And just looking at y'all two, I genuinely just am happy for y'all, and I can't think of anybody more perfect suited for each other. And I hope that y'all just stay happy and just let it work and let it ride. Avery, love you, man. You've always been a great influential part. As the card that you left for me, evidently I was an influential one for you. Hopefully I can get you to talk to more people. Let's to work about that. Or Leanna. But I'm happy that both of y'all have each other, and again, like I said, I can't imagine God putting anybody else more perfect in each other's lives. So
Hey, I'm going to make this short because I don't have anything prepared. So I got to say, I've known this guy forever, this Avery character. Whew, he's a shady guy. Yeah, I've known this guy forever, and we grew up together in elementary school, and, I've been all over the place, but somehow this relationship's still going strong, right? I'd say so. Probably got a little bit rocky in the middle there. I'd like to tell you guys, this man has grown and matured so much in the time that I've known him. From like second or third grade when we met, to high school when we reconnected finally, to even now where I'd say our friendship's probably better than ever. This guy has changed so much. I'd like to say it's for the better. Avery, Leanna, I wish y'all the best on y'all's marriage. I know that y'all are great for each other. Honestly, Leanna, I don't know you all that well, but you've seemed great from the little I know about you. So I just wanted to say, God bless y'all's marriage tomorrow.
This probably does need to be a bit taller, but it's okay. I want to start off by saying that I normally don't think about a lot of things. And so, like, I don't often think when I see two people together, I'm like, oh, they really make a cute couple. But legitimately, from the bottom of my heart, the first time seeing Avery and Leanna together, I literally was like, oh, they're adorable together. And I was like, oh, wow, don't think I've ever thought that in my entire life. But truly, what a privilege. What a privilege it is to be here. I remember talking to you both, seemingly like just yesterday, but also it seems like it was years ago. And I just want to encourage you both to celebrate and cherish the desires that God has given to you for each other. Celebrate it. In a culture and in a world that hates God and hates marriage, celebrate what God has given you. Leanna, love and submit to Avery. Avery, love your bride. I was talking with Hayden about this before, as he was approaching Hayden and Gracie's big day. We had talked about just what Ephesians 5 says, verse 25. Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. I'm not necessarily going to address Leanna. Proverbs 18:22 says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. So, love you, Leanna. I want to challenge you, Avery. The standard is Christ. And what a privilege it is to even be in the same comparison to him. The bar is here, and it is an ever-reaching bar. And the Lord knows it. We know it. We'll never reach it. And yet, the challenge is, here is the standard, and it is Christ Jesus. So my encouragement to you, brother, is boast in your weakness, love your bride well, look to Christ, and always point her in the same direction. I love you both so much. What a privilege it is to be here, and what a grander privilege it will be tomorrow. I love you both so much. Thank you.
All right. Obviously, I don't have anything too heartfelt to say. I was told I needed to come up here as the best man to come up here and say something. But I'm a teacher, so maybe I can throw something together real quick. No, really just kidding. All kidding aside, I do like to make a lot of jokes, even though I probably shouldn't. But Avery and Leanna, I've known from the very beginning, even before when Avery denied saying that he even really liked you or that he even really thought y'all were going out. People don't follow you around and go to church league softball games and go to the movies with you at 11 o'clock at night and stuff like that if they don't really like you. So, flashback, looking back now, I think I was right there. But that was kind of the first time I saw Leanna, and I was like, hey, this girl, I think she likes him. I think they got a good thing going. It was a perfect time for Avery because I knew he really wanted somebody, and he really wanted to find somebody to be with. And so obviously that was something he was really looking for, and it came to him at the time he needed it most. And I remember telling him that. I'm like, dude, you can't force these things, and I promise that it's just going to happen. And before you know it, we'll be here, and we'll be getting ready for this. So, I'm proud of you. I'm proud for you. I've seen you grow a lot as a man, and I've seen Leanna do that for you as well. I've seen her push you and challenge you to be better than what you were before, and that's something that I know we all need as men when we're finding a bride. And so I know, and that's obviously very important for us. And so, Leanna, you will have to take care of him. He's a baby. Okay. He's like a newborn. All right. Hey, might have to remind him to take showers. Okay. But I know from what I've heard so far tonight and from knowing you that you're more than up for the challenge. And you are definitely what he needs, and I know he's better for it, and I hope he can be what you need. I don't want to claim to know what you need, but I lived with that guy, so I know what he needs. So congratulations to you both. I love you both.
My hip. I'm just gonna. All right, hello. My name's Matthew. I'm Leanna's brother. I'm not going to keep it super long because I know it's kind of getting late. But I want to say first off, congratulations. I'm happy for you both. I'm very honored that you guys wanted me involved in the wedding. Leanna, it has been a great and honoring privilege to be your big brother and always be there to love and protect you. There is nothing else in this world that I have been more passionate about than that. And Avery, while that will still be my position as long as I live, that will be your responsibility as her husband to love and protect her. And if you mess that up, I will mess you up. But in all seriousness, I love you both a whole lot. And Avery, I know we haven't been as close since college, but I know who you are deep down. I lived with you. I know. Hopefully you're still not eating raviolis out of the can cold. Yeah, no, but you guys are wonderful together. And at first I was kind of like, and they were roommates. Like, that's my college roommate. But if I ever had an opposing view of you guys, you would have known, because that is my little sister, and I will not let anyone hurt her. Yeah. So, but legitimately, marriage is beautiful. And it is an honor to be able to follow up here soon after you guys, because I look forward to it, so I can only imagine how you feel. And so I know tomorrow will be beautiful, and you guys will do great, and we're going to turn up. I'm going to hit the stanky leg, It's going down tomorrow. But no, I love you both, and so that's all I got to say about that.
I just want to say I love you and welcome to the family. And I love you too, Avery. And Lila wants to say something. Say, I love you, Avery and Leanna. That was I love you, Avery and Leanna.
It's actually too high. So I've known Leanna since, I guess, 2-3 years now. We met at Ouachita when we both transferred with a bunch of her other bridesmaids because we just can't keep away from each other. I wasn't really going to say anything, but words of affirmation is my love language, so it kind of took over. I just wanted to say, Leanna, you have been such a treasure in my life, and you were one of those friends who just came out of nowhere when I just didn't expect it, but I'd prayed for a friendship like ours for a long time that isn't limited by distance, isn't limited by any physical means. I know you're always there for me. You're always praying for me. You encourage me so much in my spiritual life. And just the way you love others just really shows, and it really hits us deep. I remember I met Avery once before this whole weekend because he came to tell her that he loved her, and just that being the first time that I met Avery, that and just the way Leanna had talked about him until that point really just showed me what kind of man he is. And seeing him this weekend, I know that planning a wedding is a really stressful time, and I've been doing my best to pray for her and be here for her from a distance. But just seeing those moments where she gets stressed and Avery just comes over and just gives her a big hug or just lends her a helping hand. He's just there for her whenever she needs him. That gives a friend such a comfort, and it's just like a big hug to us to know that you are so taken care of. And even just in your season of engagement, I can't even imagine what God has in store for you guys here in your season of being married. And I pray that he would only continue to bless both of you. And I'm so excited to be here. I love you so much.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not much of a public speaker. All right. No. Avery, do what? Big married guy. Yeah, it's been great. 1 month, 1 day. Love you, Gracie. Woo. All right. It's not about us. But anyways, Avery and Leanna, I am just so honored that you guys asked me to officiate your wedding. This is such a huge, huge honor. And one of the best things, just to show where Avery and Leanna's heart is, one of the very first things they told me about officiating their wedding was that they wanted to make it about the gospel. And I was like, yes, of course. I'll happily make it about the gospel. And just watching you guys, because I've known y'all for a very, very, very long time, and growing up with you guys and to see where you are today, it leads me to rejoice in God's faithfulness and his grace and his mercy towards us. And I'm so excited to be here with y'all and celebrating with y'all. I remember, and Gracie brought this up, that I remember, I don't know if y'all had just started dating or maybe it was right before y'all started dating, but y'all helped me set up for the New Year's Eve party. And I don't think y'all were dating yet, but we were like, really weird. I was like, hey, can some people come help? And Avery and Leanna just showed up together, and then they helped set up, and then they left together, and I was like, maybe that's something. And it was. And praise the Lord, it was. We were so excited. I told Gracie, I was like, Avery and Leanna, right? No, I'm just kidding. I actually did that. But no, we are so excited for y'all, and we can't wait to see how the Lord uses y'all's marriage to reflect the gospel. And we, you guys have been so kind to me and Gracie, and if there's any way that we can be kind to y'all and serve you guys just like you have served us, we would be more than happy to do so. But to God be the glory. I love you guys. Congratulations.
Hello. Okay, so I just want to say thank you so much for coming out tonight and for supporting us and standing by us and praying for us and making me cry and making Avery cry. It's such a joyous thing to get to cry happy tears with the most wonderful people in the world that we love so much. And it's an honor and a blessing, and we're so grateful for each and every one of you. And I'm so, so grateful for everything y'all have done for us, for helping set up, or just praying for us, or just being an emotional support, all of the things. We're just grateful. So thank you so much. Did you want to say something?
I guess this goes back to what Wesley was saying. I'm not the talking one. She is. But I do want to thank all of y'all for being here. And I know that we're going to have a lot of people up on stage, but that's just simply because we could not choose between the people we love the most. So just want to thank y'all for the wonderful speeches. And, the tears they're good. I know they're not always the best to look at, but they help us the most. I feel like they help get all the jitters and the
He always says whenever I cry, he's like, "It's okay because it gets the boo-hoos out." So I was just
I told you that in confidence.
Sorry.
No, but seriously though, we love y'all very much, and we thank all y'all for being here, taking time to be here and to celebrate with us. And I just pray that the Lord uses this group to further the gospel and further his kingdom to the glory of God. Yep. Thank y'all.
Yeah. I'm just going to say, so at this time, Mr. Robbie and Avery are going to sing a song that I personally requested because if y'all know anything about the place where Avery proposed to me in his grandparents' home, on that specific couch, we were sitting around just hanging out at Miss Jane and Mr. Carl's house, just having a good conversation, and they just whipped out their guitars like they always do and just started jamming. And it was during this song where I was looking at Avery and realized that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with him. And so I wanted that to be sung tonight, also because it has a great message, and I just love it very much. So let them.
This is very low.
You're so jelly. Oh, Lee, by the way, I think this is your cable. What's that? So I think this is your cable. Plug that in for me. Plug that in now.
In or out? I got plenty.
Bring it in.
Is it the out? I think it's the out. In. Can you hear it?
I can hear it right here. Can you hear it?
Yeah. I was wondering if they could hear it.
Can y'all hear it?
Yeah, I don't know these by heart. How do you explain? How do you describe a love that goes from east to west and runs as deep as it is wide? You know all our hopes, Lord, you know all our fears, and words cannot express the love we feel, but we long for you to hear. So listen to our hearts, hear our spirits sing, a song of praise that flows from those you have redeemed. And we will use the words we know to tell you what an awesome God you are. When words are not enough to tell you of our love, to listen to our hearts. If words could fall like rain, from these lips of mine. And if I had 1,000 years, I would still run out of time to listen to our hearts. Every beat will say, thank you for the life, thank you for the truth, thank you for the way. And listen to our heart, hear our spirit sing, a song of praise that flows from those you have redeemed. And we will use the words we know to tell you what an awesome God you are. When words are not enough to tell you of our love, just listen to our hearts. Listen to our hearts. Let's sing a song of praise that flows from those you have redeemed. We will use the words we know to tell you what an awesome God you are. When words are not enough to tell you of our love, to listen to our hearts. When words are not enough to tell you of our love, just listen to our hearts.
All right, I was requested to do one more. Leanna, this song, I found this song a long, long time ago, and you've heard it before, and you love the song. I know you do. But this is a song that really kind of speaks out mine and Miss Suzanne's heart, because all of our children, from the time they were born, what you don't know is when you were a little girl, Miss Suzanne and I were praying for you, because we didn't know you at the time, but we knew that we wanted a godly woman for our son. And I don't believe that we could have got a better godly woman than you. So this song pretty much, it says how we feel. Somewhere in the world today, a little girl will go out to play, all dressed up in mama's clothes. At least the way that I suppose it goes. Somewhere in the world tonight, before she reaches to turn out the light, she'll be praying from her tender heart, a simple prayer that's a work of art. And I don't even know her name, but I'm praying for her just the same, that the Lord will write his name upon her heart. 'Cause somewhere in the course of this life, my little boy will need a godly wife. So hold on to Jesus, baby, wherever you are. Somewhere in the world out there, that little girl is learning how to care, picking up her mama's charm, or maybe swinging round in her daddy's arms. Somewhere in the world to be, though the future's not really clear to me, there could be a tender love, grounded in eternal love above. And I don't even know her name, but I'm praying for her just the same, that the Lord will write his name upon her heart. 'Cause somewhere in the course of this life, my little boy will need a godly wife. So hold on to Jesus, baby, wherever you are.